Hospitality.
Hospitality. How often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, never.
Always.
Always. Thank you for your cooperation. Ano value that you know?
Yung paggagalang sa mga nakatanda sa akin. Nagdadasal kada 6 o'clock.
Yung pagmamano sa mga nakakatanda.
So, how often do you practice this value? Always, never, or sometimes?
As always.
Always.
Always din parati.
Always.
Thank you for your cooperation. Tell me about Filipino value that you know.
The Filipino value that I know is helping my family doing the household chores and
So thank you. How often do you practice this value? Do you always or sometimes or never?
sometimes.
Sometimes, okay? Tell me about Filipino value that you know.
Pagkakaisa.
Pagkakaisa. So how often do you practice this value?
Every day I practice this when we clean our room.
About Filipino value that you know. Pagmamano. Pagmamano. Tell me how often do you practice this value?
Every day as I go home in my house, I would honor my parents, my grandparents, and the people that I know that are elderly.
So thank you for your cooperation. Tell me about Filipino value that you know. So, how often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, or never? Always. Thank you. Sa nga Filipino value ang inyong mga balay?
Pagmamano.
Pagmamano. Unsa ka frequency sa imong kan? Unsa ka daghan imong gina-practice? Pagmamano.
Never.
Always, sometimes, never.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Salamat. Tell me about Filipino value that you know.
For my Filipino value that I know is sometimes doing ano ko when I come back at home for my
So,
mother.
pagmamano. How often do you practice this value?
Mostly sometimes.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation. Value that you know.
Pagmamano.
Pagmamano. So, how often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, never. Thank you for your cooperation. Tell me about Filipino value that you know. Bubog tanong. So, how often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, never. Sometimes. Tell me about Filipino value that you know. Pag-ampo. So, how often do you practice this value? Always, never, or sometimes? Sometimes. Thank you. Filipino value that you know.
Pag-ampo.
Pag-ampo. How often do you practice this value? Always. Salamat. Filipino value that you know.
Pray.
Pag-pray. So, how often do you practice this value?
Always.
Always. Salamat. Tell me about Filipino value that you know.
Respecting elders, when you go,
Isa lang. So, how often do you practice this value?
almost all the time.
Almost all the time. So, all the time. Salamat. About Filipino value that you know. Pagmano. So, how often do you practice this value? Always. Salamat. Filipino value that you know.
Helping my mother and doing home chores.
Helping your mother. So, how often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, or never? Always. Okay, salamat. About Filipino value that you know. So, how often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, never? Filipino value that you know.
Pagmamano.
Pagmamano. How often do you practice this value?
Always.
Always. Salamat. Tell me about Filipino value that you know.
Pagkakaisa.
Pagkakaisa. How often do you practice this value? Sometimes, always, never.
Always.
Always. Salamat. Ay, Filipino value imong nibalaan ron.
Pagkakaisa.
Pagkakaisa. How frequent do you practice this value? Sometimes. Okay. Salamat. About Filipino value that you know. Pagmano. How often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, never. Sometimes. So thank you for your preparation. Value that you know.
Pagmamano.
Pagmamano. How often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, never. Always. Salamat. But Filipino value that you know.
Pagmamano.
So how often do you practice this value? Always, sometimes, never. Sometimes. Okay, thank you for me about Filipino value that you know.
Isa lang mag-rosaryo.
Mag-rosaryo. So, how often do you practice this value?
Kada adlaw kay sa mong family, kada adlaw yung may mag-rosaryo kada adlaw.
Okay, that's good. Thank you for your cooperation. Filipino value that you know.
Respectful, honest, helpful, sincere.
So, how often do you practice this value?
So yan, ano yung option?
Always, sometimes, never.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Kailangan yun sometimes.
Magmamahal.
Gina, ma'am. Ma'am. Gina, ma'am.